comedy suffered a real loss with the death of actor-comedian Paul Reubens, who is better known as Pee Wee Herman. I guess you kind of say Pee Wee Herman was his alter ego. Where did Pee Wee Herman originate? He originated on a comedy troupe stage show called The Groundlings. Now, Paul Reubens did a lot of characters in this comedy troupe, but Pee Wee Herman kind of stood out the most. And because of that, he got his own comedy show on HBO. And it was quite a hit. And you probably know this, it wasn't long before Hollywood came calling for Pee-wee's Big Adventure, directed by Tim Burton. You know Tim Burton, the guy who is like Stanley Kubrick. He turns weirdness into an art form. Does he do that here? Yes, but not too extreme as he does his other movies. Pee Wee Herman, played by Paul Reubens, is this lovable man-child who just loves everything. He has a house full of gadgets. Gadgets I don't think James Bond would probably reject. And his big moment of the day is when he goes off riding on his favorite bike. He says good morning to his bike. That shows you how weird he is. And he's having a pretty good day until his bike gets stolen. And Pee-wee's going to set off to find it. Don't care how long it takes, he will find that bike. And, of course, you know what else comes with these kind of road trip movies. I gotta say, this movie is like a cartoon, a live-action cartoon in spots. It has you want to suspend a little disbelief, and you know stuff that happens in this movie could never happen in real life. That's what makes it so good. It's what you love about this movie. It's one zany moment after another. And Paul Reubens played Pee Wee Herman to perfection. For a while, people didn't know Paul Reubens' real personality. They thought he was Pee Wee. Well, I thought he was Pee Wee. I knew his name was not really Pee Wee Herman. It was Paul Reubens. But every time he did an interview, he did it as Pee Wee. Later on, he would do interviews as himself. So we basically separated from the character. And let's not talk about the other casts. They were good too. E.G.Daily is good as Dottie, a sort of love interest for Pee Wee, but Pee Wee's childhood insecurities doesn't know how to handle it. And I love the way the movie does mock Hollywood life. It mostly mocks the Hollywood lifestyle, and it does it pretty good. Also, the other adventures and misadventures Pee Wee gets himself into are also pretty fun to watch. And is this movie for kids? Well, yeah, but they have a few adult jokes placed here and there, but it goes over the kids' heads. The adults may notice it, but the kids, I don't think will. The kids will just come just to watch Pee Wee doing his thing, and especially that little tequila dance he does when he's in the bike bar. That was fun to watch. This movie is just a fun movie. It doesn't try to be something that it's not. So I give Pee Wee's Big Adventure an 8 out of 10.